you're tuned in to Close Look. I'm here with actor Munish Sharma. Hi.
Hello there, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. So you're an actor. Are you studying for a role or something? Is that why we got this
No.
Daku look going on?
I actually grew a mustache for Movember this year. I'm helping support prostate cancer. This is not my normal style, but maybe for a role someday.
Yeah. Well, we know what you would look like as like a, I don't know, as a
Daku.
bandit.
Yes, a Daku. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so you are the co-founder of Bollywood Shenanigans.
Yes.
Can you tell us what that is?
Bollywood Shenanigans is a entertainment group company that is infused with South Asian heritage, essentially. So we sing, we dance, we act. We have a sketch comedy group, I Can't Believe It's Not Butter Chicken, and we've been doing shows in the CBC this past year. And essentially we take, it's more of an ethnic style Saturday Night Live. So we take comedy, sketch comedy, and we infuse South Asian, it comes from a South Asian perspective, essentially.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen it. It's hilarious. But, you know, there is a struggle for actors trying to be working actors. Is that why you made your own kind of sketch comedy group, so you had something to always be, working on?
Well, when you're pursuing a dream or any kind of profession you have in your life, you want to make sure you have a drive, and you have to come from a good place. You have to be pure of heart. So when I decided to become an actor and be with this profession, you have to make plans, right? And you have to be driven about it. So you can never shut down any option. And so essentially that's exactly what it was. I moved out here from Saskatchewan, and go Riders, and I moved out and, learning, being part of a new industry and learning about that, I had to drive myself into learn anything and everything. And so Lena, my business partner, who's fantastic, we got together and we decided to do something that wasn't out there, and we had all these wonderful stories we'd like to talk about and share with our culture. I mean, being first generation Indo-Canadian is important, and we grow up and we learn different things. So that helped with the creation of our sketch comedy group. But yeah, we just, as an artist, you have to be able to do anything and everything.
Yeah, and as I know, the struggle for an actor is it's hard to stay a working actor. So it's brilliant that you guys made up your own group that makes you guys, have to practice and do something, look forward to something, getting out there every single day in your acting career.
Yeah, it's a challenge, and it's great because it does make you better. I mean, there's actors who want to be found, and there's actors who go out and get found, So there's people who are very talented who tend to just wait, and, there's other people who tend to drive themselves and want more, so,
Okay, so let's look into Saskatchewan, into that little bubble of Saskatchewan where it all started. Do you have brothers and sisters?
Yes, I do have a younger brother, younger sister. My brother lives in Regina. My sister actually lives in Calgary, so we're all spread out quite nicely.
Okay, and what do they do?
Well, my sister is a physiotherapist. She works with the elderly and whatnot, and she's actually a phenomenal dancer herself. Quite honestly, my entire family is very talented. So we came from a family that was very pro creativity, and always never was like, oh, don't do this or don't do that. I mean, my mother, my father, and my uncles, one of my uncles is actually a very good dancer in his own right when he was around my age, and he was the one that started to push us to get used to it. And my mother is phenomenal. My dad is a good singer too, and so we just always had that around the house. So we grew up with it, and we know that creativity is very important. So yeah.
Yeah, and so when you told them that, I'm not going to be an engineer, I'm not going to be a lawyer, I'm not going to be a doctor, but I'm going to be an actor, what did they say?
My dad freaked. No. Actually, my mother and my father have always been very supportive of all three of us, and my mother looked me in the eye and she said, I know in your heart this is what you're going to be successful at, so go and become an actor. And of course my father at first wasn't, on board with it, and I understand that, but once my father started to see what I do, and he realized, my mother always tells me the story of one day they came to see a play when I was in university, and my dad finally came out, and they were on their way home, and they're in the car, and just driving, my dad turns to my mom and goes, our son, he's pretty good actually. And she's like, you see, you made your dad a believer. And yeah.
It's so good when you can make your parents proud. And when you left Saskatchewan to move to Vancouver to pursue your acting career, did your parents cry?
Definitely. I had a good heartfelt conversation with both of them. I sat down and told them that I'm moving and I have to pursue my dreams. And I'll never forget my mother and my father. My mom looked me in the eye and she said, if you're going to pursue your dreams, right, go, don't ever come back. And to some people that might seem a bit negative, but I understood what she meant. She said, if you're going to do it, give it your all, and don't ever look back. And I haven't since.
Yeah, and I'm so glad that you took the route, your passionate route, because I've seen him with Bollywood Shenanigans. You're very talented. You guys need to log on to BollywoodShenanigans.com. And do you want to play a little rapid fire game?
Okay, I love rapid fire games. Just don't fire anything at
We
me.
need to learn more about Munish. We need to learn more about Munish. What is on your iPod right now?
Everything. I'm actually listening to Sam Cooke a lot recently, and my favorite song right now is "The Change Is Gonna Come."
Okay, what was the last movie you saw?
The Social Network.
What did you think of it?
It was addicting, much like Facebook.
What is your favorite food?
Pizza.
And what is your mom's signature dish that she makes that you love?
Oh, Murga chicken. She makes the greatest chicken of all time, and my grandma makes the greatest aloo wale paronte. She's not with us anymore, but I still will always say she makes the best paronte ever.
Okay. Do you have a girlfriend?
No, not yet. I'm working on it though.
Okay.
Thanks for asking.
What is your favorite kicks? Do you have like favorite shoes in your
Yes.
closet?
I have these Air Jordan shoes I bought in England about 7 years ago. I've worn them once. Sorry, they're white. They have a little bit of a silver and green trim. And growing up, I never really could afford the expensive shoes. Those shoes cost me about £200, and because I got them in England. So those are my favorite shoes of all time.
Okay. And what do you think of Close Look?
I love Close Look. I'd love to work here someday if I could.
Would you like to be part of the Close Look team?
I would love to be a part of the team. Can I do that? Could I be a part of the team?
I hope so.
Okay.
I hope so. Next week, make sure you watch out for Munish Sharma because he's a new face on Close Look
Yes, I am.
without the mustache. Thanks so much.
Very welcome.